Life Story of Sharon Marshall, Unraveling the Mystery. Introduction. The story of Sharon Marshall is one shrouded in mystery, tragedy, and unanswered questions. Found dead in 1977, her true identity remains unknown, casting a long shadow over her brief life. The investigation into her death has revealed a web of deceit and abuse, making her story a poignant reminder of the complexities and dark corners of human existence. Early life. Sharon Marshall's early life is largely a mystery, with very little verifiable information available. What is known is pieced together from various sources, each adding a fragment to the incomplete puzzle of her life. Her birth name is unknown, and it is unclear whether Sharon Marshall was her real name or an alias given to her later in life. This uncertainty has only added to the difficulty of uncovering her true identity. Living in the shadows. Sharon's life was marked by constant movement and concealment. She was raised by a man named Franklin Delano Floyd, who is believed to have abducted her at a young age. Floyd, a convicted felon with a history of violence and criminal behavior, played a central role in Sharon's life, manipulating and controlling her from a young age. Floyd introduced Sharon as his daughter in some situations, and in others, as his wife. This dual identity further complicated the efforts of those trying to piece together her true story. Sharon attended various schools under different names, making it difficult for authorities to track her movements and establish a clear timeline of her life. A promising student. Despite the chaos and instability in her life, Sharon was a bright and promising student. She attended several high schools across the United States where she was known by different names, including Suzanne Savakis. Her teachers and classmates remembered her as an intelligent and friendly young woman who excelled academically and was involved in various extracurricular activities. Sharon's potential for a bright future was evident to those who knew her during her school years. She earned a scholarship to Georgia Tech, a testament to her academic abilities and determination. However, her dreams of a stable and successful future were never realized, as the control and manipulation by Floyd continued to dominate her life. Trapped in a cycle of abuse. Sharon's life with Floyd was one of constant abuse and exploitation. Floyd's criminal record included kidnapping, assault, and robbery, painting a picture of a dangerous man who used fear and violence to control those around him. Sharon was no exception, and her life under Floyd's control was marked by physical and emotional abuse. Floyd moved Sharon around the country, using different aliases and identities to evade law enforcement and avoid detection. This constant movement and the use of false identities made it difficult for authorities to track them and ultimately led to the mystery surrounding Sharon's true identity. The birth of a son. In 1988, Sharon gave birth to a son named Michael Anthony Hughes. Michael's paternity remains uncertain, but Floyd claimed to be his father. The birth of Michael added another layer of complexity to Sharon's already tumultuous life. Despite the challenges she faced, Sharon was a devoted mother, and her love for Michael was evident to those who knew her. However, Floyd's control over Sharon extended to Michael, and the young boy's life was marked by instability and fear. The family moved frequently, often living in motels and transient housing. Michael's early years were filled with uncertainty, mirroring the experiences of his mother. Tragic endings. Sharon Marshall's life came to a tragic end in 1990 when she was found dead under suspicious circumstances. Her body was discovered in a motel room in Oklahoma City, and the cause of death was initially ruled as a hit-and-run accident. However, many believed that Floyd was involved in her death, as he had a history of violence and a motive to silence her. Following Sharon's death, Floyd continued his criminal activities. In 1994, he kidnapped Michael from his elementary school in Choctaw, Oklahoma, sparking a nationwide manhunt. Despite the efforts of law enforcement, Michael was never found, and his fate remains unknown. Floyd was eventually captured and convicted of kidnapping, but he has never revealed what happened to Michael. Unraveling, the mystery. The mystery of Sharon Marshall's identity began to unravel in the early 2000s, thanks to the efforts of investigators, journalists, and true crime enthusiasts. Sharon's story gained widespread attention through the book A Beautiful Child by Matt Birkbeck, which chronicled her life and the search for her true identity. In 2014, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, and the FBI announced a breakthrough in the case. DNA testing confirmed that Sharon Marshall was actually Suzanne Savakis, a young girl who had been abducted by Franklin Delano Floyd in the 1970s. Suzanne's mother, Sandy Chipman, had been searching for her daughter for decades, and the confirmation of her identity brought a measure of closure to the long and painful journey. Legacy and reflection. Sharon Marshall's story is a haunting reminder of the vulnerabilities faced by children and young adults in abusive and manipulative situations. Her life was marked by constant fear, control, and a lack of stability, yet she showed remarkable resilience and intelligence despite these challenges. The efforts to uncover Sharon's true identity highlight the importance of perseverance and dedication in solving cold cases and bringing justice to victims. The work of law enforcement, advocates, and ordinary citizens in piecing together Sharon's story is a testament to the power of collective determination and the pursuit of truth. Sharon Marshall's legacy lives on through the continued efforts to prevent child abduction and abuse. Her story has raised awareness about the signs of abuse and the importance of intervention, inspiring others to take action and protect vulnerable individuals from similar fates. Conclusion. The life and death of Sharon Marshall remain a poignant and tragic mystery. While significant progress has been made in uncovering her true identity and understanding the circumstances of her life, many questions remain unanswered. Sharon's story is a stark reminder of the darkness that can exist behind closed doors and the enduring impact of abuse and manipulation. Her legacy serves as a call to action for society, to remain vigilant and committed to protecting those who cannot protect themselves, ensuring that the shadows that once obscured Sharon Marshall's life are brought into the light.